So, I wanted to talk to y'all about tithing and offering and all of those type of things like that. I learned a lot of false stuff in the Christian church. Learned that tithing and offering would man rob God and all of those good things like that. And once I left out of the church, I think that's when I was exposed to Deuteronomy chapter 14, where it actually does talk about who tithes and offerings, what they were and who they were for. And also something really interesting, which you're not going to believe. You're not going to believe it. Anyways, read Deuteronomy chapter 14. So, how are they asking you to tithe money? And one, they don't know your spending habits. They don't know if you're good with tithing, if you're good with money. And a lot of times people tithing don't have the money to tithe, but are guilted into tithing. Again, reading Deuteronomy chapter 14 will let you know who tithing is for. And that right there let me know that if you're not in a position to tithe, if you are considered, economically for your country to be in the poor region, you do not need to be giving up any portion of your bread. All right? And then that leads me to the people who do end up having money to be tithing. If you do find yourself, or when you find yourself in a position to give, you do need to give. You can't call yourself a Hebrew Israelite, a Christian, a Messianic, any of those things, and you're in a position to give and you're not giving. So many different times in Proverbs and Ecclesiasticus, and gosh, I can't think of that book, Tobit. That's the other book, the book of Tobit. It talks about giving alms and giving to the poor. And so if you are in a position and you're being stingy, you got to start giving, because not all the time when you're in that situation, maybe. So don't let them fool you about that, okay? Know where you are, know what your spending habits. I just wanted to share this real quickly, because people end up in forms of bondage if they can't give based on misinformation and not knowing where you are. Sometimes it's your duty to be giving, right? Because the Most High has blessed you. And sometimes it's your right to be given to and to manage your finances well, all right? Shalom.